Okay, hello. We're going to do this coronavirus update here. It's 10:30 on March 29th, 2020, and I want to thank Passengers United for sending me the link to this. This is a map of Nassau County where all the positive tests, the COVID-19 positive tests, this is as of March 28th, 2020, as of 5 p.m. And it's interesting to see certain areas are getting hit much harder than others. North Shore generally not getting hit hard, but there's some areas that have higher amounts around Great Neck. It mainly reflects the population concentration, but you see certain areas have been hit hard. Hicksville, Levittown. Hicksville is 147. Levittown is 128. East Meadow is 141. Hempstead 194. Why am I not surprised? But even higher than that is Woodmere 212. So this doesn't seem to. It's more about population density, and these are in the densest areas of the county are where the highest numbers generally are. And this is just positive tests, and this is not an absolute test of everybody. So, like I said, I think that these numbers are actually a lot higher and a lot more widespread because so many people haven't been tested or they don't even know they have the virus. Um, let's look at the Worldometer site right now on the coronavirus. So, worldwide, 721,956 cases. Sadly, nearly 34,000 people have died. Um, the serious rate right now, 95% are in mild condition, but 5% are in serious critical condition. And let's look at our data here. Let's look at yesterday because this is not today. So you'll see here the United States now leading the world in new cases. We're actually leading the world in cases. So we're getting hit harder than any other country right now. And that's a lot of it due to the inaction by the president and not acting soon enough. And sadly, today we have 264 people just today died in the United States from coronavirus. And new cases 18,469, 142,047 cases. All right. And we have nearly 3,000 people right now in the United States that are serious, that are hospitalized, probably on ventilators. Italy is still going up as well. They're nearing 100,000 cases. They still have a lot more deaths than we do, but still 756 people died in Italy today from coronavirus. So people are dying from this. It's the storm. We are in the brunt of the storm right now, and it's going to get worse. As the governor said, I'll put a link to an article below about this. You will see here the death toll could be 100,000. That actually Trump. It wasn't Trump that did that. It was Fauci that said that. And there's going to be. We'll go here and we'll look at this. So we'll look at this breakdown here. New York, here U.S. cases. New York, we have nearly 60,000 cases in New York, and sadly, we're closing in on 1,000 deaths from this in New York. So yeah, we are getting hit hard. I still think that it's a lot more widespread in the states just because we have better testing. At the same time, we are somewhat of a hot spot, and that's because of all the flights that come into New York and just the way New York is. It's a melting pot, and that's unfortunately what's causing all these cases to happen. Um, okay, so I think that just about covers it. I don't want to make this a long video, but we're in some really rough times now, and it's really sad what's going on. I'll go to the Newsday site. I'll look at this for a minute. There's just one more thing I want to look here. Long Island clusters show up more as testing is done. So Trump is extending the social distancing guidelines for up to April 30th. Cuomo says April 15th for New York. I think more realistically, we're going to need till April 30th. I'm hoping as we get near the end of the month, we can see some of these guidelines change a little bit as far as the restaurants go, and as far as some places go. The seats, if the seats can be five, the seats can be 6 feet apart. But we're in the brunt of the storm right now. So that's what I wanted to make clear in this video. We're in the brunt of this storm. And unfortunately, it's only going to get worse. These numbers are going to climb. This site, by the way, is called Worldometers. I'll put the links below. So that's been this update on coronavirus, man. It's so sad what's happening. And like I said, I urge everybody out there, it's important to go out for a walk. It's important to go for a hike. But if you have to go somewhere where there are people, try to maintain a 6 feet distance. If you have to go to the supermarket or you have to get on a public transportation, you got to try to maintain a 6 feet distance. Otherwise, just try to stay home as much as possible. I've been home for the past 2 days. It's been very difficult, but I'm trying to stay home more than I normally do. But I still have to go out and take a walk every once in a while. So take care, everybody. Let's pray for everybody right now as this coronavirus storm. This is what really annoys me here is that it started in China, and look at all these other places that are getting hit by it. I think when this is all said and done, China is going to have to pay. I really do. What I mean by that is, China is going to have to pay all the trillions and trillions of dollars, and maybe even China needs to be dismantled completely. As far as I'm concerned, the government there needs to. It's a whole other topic, but I do think communist China needs to fall. That's all I have to say after this, because they have these wet markets, which are very disgusting, and they should be outlawed. And that's how the virus happened. If the wet markets weren't there, we wouldn't be going through this right now. And thousands and thousands and thousands or millions of people would be alive. All right? China is inadvertently costing people's lives, costing people's monies, and China needs to pay. That's my opinion of it. I'm going to throw that in there. But anyway, that's it. Take care.